What up? What up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's the deal? What's happening?
We caught her as soon as she was leaving.
You caught her?
Yep, we got her like she was like walking like boarding.
Oh man, that's fire. What'd she say?
She was kind of blood, but she was like, we told her it was like, oh, she's like, I'm leaving, cause we was like, you cut up or something. She was like, that's because I'm leaving. It was like,
She
oh
was
man,
crying.
nah, she wasn't crying. It was like, oh man, we was trying to catch you before you left, and she was
Y'all
like,
caught her though.
huh?
I said y'all caught her though.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But she was like, oh, I love you guys, and then she was like, love you too, man.
I got this little thing that we can this little chat service or whatever.
Chat service with what?
It's called I forgot what it's called. I got it though. That we'll be able to text her and stuff like that. And you probably could send her messages and stuff like that while she's underway. Uh,
Wait, where's she leaving off to again?
she's going underway, so she'll be she'll be underway, like in the submarine, the boat and submarine stuff like that for a long time. Like you see on the movie,
Mm.
I think at least 6 months at least. I,
Next time we see
I
her,
thought it was eight too, but
next time we
it
talk to her,
probably is.
I'll be 18.
Yo, what up, Ed? What's going on?
What you mad, bruh?
Get this set up real quick.
Hmm? I'll be, alright.
What's the business, family?
How can you say family? Just feels like it doesn't go away, bruh. What's going on? My lip, bruh.
First game coming.
No, bro. I'm talking. I'm talking.
Yeah, I'm live. You want to get on? You
No.
want to come on? Get on. Come here.
she
Mm,
she took the bonnet off real quick.
come on. You want to get on live? Come on over here. You do? Come sit over here. Hey, hey, hey.
They can't see me.
Yeah, they
Are you
can see
sticking?
you.
Oh, is that how you see it, or is that? Oh, that's the
This is
way.
what they see. This screen right here is just another screen, and this screen right here is
The controls.
that the camera is right there though. So you gotta learn how to speak it to the camera. You gotta learn that. Yeah, the Brewers, man. The Brewers
Yo,
on fire, bro. The
yo.
Brewers on
Oh,
fire.
that's what's up. Oh, I'm fine.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my.
Yep. You got any money?
Nope.
Cause you gotta pay to be on this live. We getting money on this live. My
Oh, I'm
daughter.
getting money on this live. Let's
Yes.
go.
My daughter right there. She'll say, "How you doing, young lady?"
Good,
Well,
good.
yeah. They're getting ready for school next
I
week.
want to go to school.
You do?
A bunch of people start school today.
I know. I seen.
How you see?
I seen on Facebook and stuff like that.
Yeah, a bunch of people started today. I want to go to school. It gives me something to do every day for 6 hours. You said how are you
I
today?
got something for you to do.
Throw that away.
Throw that away. Tell everybody bye.
Bye.
Yes, sir. I'm tired as hell. I just got them from taking my son to the dentist. All right, let's roll, man. I looked over a few things while I was outside. Good thing I got some good type of hardware and stuff like that. I brought my phone. I got one of them big ass folding phones, so I need all the real estate I can get. Now, first game here, we got Seattle Mariners, Baltimore Orioles, and I just didn't. I mean, we got over under 9.5 in this one. And let me real quick. Let me take a look at the weather real quick. We can put something together today, man. We can put something together today, bro. Straight up. Let's see. Yellow green, few showers. Storm. I mean, yellow green here. Fairly low because wrong spot. Game will finish regardless. Philly. This was basically the same forecast as Baltimore. Uh, whatever, right? Detroit, Minnesota. Just when I was thinking we were going to get off easy today, scattered showers and storms around Minnesota will linger through the evening. Some sort of showers will be light enough to play through, but there are some legit downpours. Man, it's a big ass paragraph. How about I just fast forward to? If you force me to guess an outcome this far out, it would be a game that eventually plays with some kind of delays. But that's not based on anything other than games usually end up playing. And there's some postponed risk here. Winds in from right and right to left at 10 miles an hour. So, it is what it is. 90 degrees. 90 degrees where? Chile. Chile. Baltimore. Baltimore. Cubs in the dome. Okay. Well, like I said, I looked at a few things already. I think I looked at all the games, right? Um, if you guys anything you specifically want me to look at, that's fine. Um, I kind of wrestled, bro. I did. I kind of wrestled with looking at this Seattle game, right? Uh, let's see. Kind of wrestled a little bit. I mean, I felt, I liked Gunnar Henderson here. Logan Evans. He's only got a 15% K rate to lefties. Both of these guys only got a 15% K rate to lefties. We know Sagano, he can get hit here and there. I want to say he pitched his last 3 games. He pitched a little bit better as of late, but I really couldn't pinpoint, one guy that I really, really liked here outside of Gunner, right? So we do have an over under of 9.5 here, right? Um, let's take a look at some of these team totals. 4.5 apiece. Mariners juiced up to the over. Now it's a matter of time before the Mariners go off. But now Josh Naylor is hitting second here. There will be no uh, Kyle Raleigh, so that's interesting there. Um, I know a lot of people like Naylor in the Rosarina yesterday. It could be some day late type of stuff. Anything can pop off here. I was expecting Kyle Riley to be in his lineup, so I mean it is what it is. Oh, I didn't look at the Baltimore lineup. The Baltimore lineup: Westberg, Henderson, Holiday. I don't like too much from this Baltimore lineup, but I've just been sticking with the Gunnar Henderson theory. So I mean, I guess Holiday is somebody you could look at as well. So over the course of the season, Holiday got 8 bombs, and Anderson's got 8 bombs. Both of these guys slugging a 500 over the course of the season. It's just Gunner has 25 extra base hits. That's that's more than 10 more than Holiday and Cowser there, right? Bringing it on in. How about the last month? Um, Gunnar Henderson's still batting 300 all the way through. So he's somebody that, I'm definitely looking at, right? I'm looking at now the last 2 weeks, mm, it kind of gets spotty here, right? Kind of gets spotty here. And that's just versus the full pitch mix. And that's when you start saying, like, so that's another thing you want to look at going forward. Like, pay attention to this Baltimore lineup because they could be falling off. They did make some moves. They could be getting ready to hit a decline, if not hit a decline already. Because I did look at some of the strikeouts and stuff like that. Not that I was going to, bet any strikeouts, but the last 30 days, and like we've been looking at, Baltimore number 5 in striking out versus right hand pitching, below 100 WRC plus. Last 2 weeks, Baltimore, they creeping up, right? So they're number 29. I mean, numbers 2 in striking out with a 39 WRC plus and 257 plate appearances. That's not good. A 39 WRC plus is very, very low. Very low. I mean, you can go back and see what pitchers they faced, but that's very low. And then last 7 days, 149 plate appearances, 43 WRC plus, like 30, number 1 is striking out. So that's not that's that's not good, right? So they'll be facing, like I said, they'll be facing anything can still happen though. They'll be facing Logan Evans. Don, what's up, Don? They'll be facing Logan Evans, and then on the road, he's giving up 6 bombs. Logan Evans on the road. Um, he said you gave James. Yeah, I'll get to that in a second. Yeah, on the road, he's got a 394 batting average to lefties, slugging the lefties. ISO is up there, 90 degrees. It could be a weather situation. That's what's pushing this total. And then any given time, Seattle, they so up and down. Any given time they could explode. No matter what these motherfucking, no matter what the what the pitch mix and all that shit say, they can still pop off at any given time. So, shout out to Dom. Say you gave out some gems yesterday. Oh my god, yeah. So, I did do that three that lay that lay. Let me see. 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 It might be on my X. Let's go to my X. I did do that late. Well, I did it right here on stream. We all did it right here on stream. I hope you played it. But Brandon Lowe, he went yard. He had the perfect spot to get to that in the ninth or the eighth to get to them. He had 2 on, and he could have just hit a bomb right there, bro. And but he hit 4 HRRs, so we cashed that. Um, what else? We did pushed out the 2 RBI lay, and we went to a 3, but we hit the round robin, right? So I don't know if you guys round robin. I don't know if you guys played it, but that's pretty good. That Washington game was on point, right? Um, I don't know where my boy at, man, but hopefully he took that advice. He was like, should I take what did he say? Should he take Vinny and Bell? I'm like, I'll just take Abrams. I didn't take him. That was the perfect 2 leg. Both of them boys went yard. You know what I'm saying? We did have a decent stream yesterday. It was long, but it definitely paid off. I still didn't have the super greatest day, but I made a little something. Right? Vinny, we was on, and that's a lot of this shit is there. It's there for you. It's there for you, man. You know what I'm saying? So, um, long story short, when I looked at the Baltimore side of, when I looked at the Seattle side of things, I looked at it this morning. Truth be told, I don't remember who I liked, if it was anybody that I liked. But remember, Sugiyano, I think his 2 of his last 3 games, he probably pitched good. And at the end of the day here, let me see who's in his lineup. Zone's there. Polanco's cleaning up. Rodriguez right there. Naylor right there with Rosarina. Hmm. Dom said he on Suarez. Let's see. Let's bring it in. Riley ain't in the lineup. Polanco got 3 bombs. Canzone. Polanco barrel rate is up. His fly ball is there. The pool air is there for Polanco. 3 bombs and 11% K rate at the cleanup spot. Okay, let's take a look real quick. His exit velo is green like that as of late. Pitches. I'm not going overboard today, but what the fuck did he hit? He ain't hit none of this stuff. He's 0 for 2 there, 0 for 3 there, 0 for 6 there. It's that fastball that he catch, and that's the one of the least amount of plays ones that he drove. He said Suarez. He said he likes Suarez, Schwarber, Alonso, Barry, Carpenter, yup, PCA. Okay, okay. I like all them. I don't know about PCA, but I like Bush and I like all them. But this game, I struggled with this game, bro. I struggled with it. Um, Naylor in the cleanup spot? No. Naylor in number 2. Polanco in the cleanup. Polanco hitting cleanup. That's number 4. Now, if you're talking like, good spots like that, man, maybe that's probably what you're talking about. Sugano. I'm surprised he's hitting 2. He's always hitting back there. So let me see if anybody of these guys, nobody's got a bomb off him here. Can look at some of his splits though. He's given up 3 bombs to that 1 slot, 3 bombs to that 2 slot, 5 bombs to that 3 slot, 2 bombs to that 4 slot. The highest average he's given up is to the leadoff spot. That leadoff spot is highest average and the highest OPS and probably the highest, one of the highest sluggings there. That's who is that? A Rosarina. But like I said, bro, I mean, you can do whatever you want to do here. I don't have a favorite. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a favorite. Maybe a hit parlay or something like that. What time is it? We got 20, about 25, 27 minutes for this game. Come on. I can't talk you off any batter in this game, truth be told. I don't, I mean, it's over under 10. And it's over under 10. Sometimes I can't nail it down. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I can't nail it down. If I had to take one bat from over here, it would be Gunnar Henderson. And I ain't talking about for a bomb. Just a bat that I really like would be Gunnar Henderson. And over here, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you who I would really, really like. Let me flip over to the lefties. I mean to the righties. Rosarina got 3 bombs on this, 13 bombs. Suarez got three, 18 bombs. I don't know if Suarez hit a bomb with the Mariners yet. He probably hit one. Uh, Julio Rodriguez Suarez on the road. How about that? Randy Rosarina on the road last month. Some of them numbers on the road look like him and the last month look like him and Rosarina want to do something. Last 2 weeks. Julio, last 2 weeks, 10% K rate, 480 slugging. Where's Julio batting at? Three? Number three? Damn, I'm probably gonna like Julio. Julio's got a bomb within the last 3 days. Him and a Rosarina. Last 7 days, him and a Rosarina not striking out. 4 for 4, 4 for 11, 4 for 14. Julio's got the bomb. Pause. Hmm. I ain't even gonna neglect them though. I'm gonna go back to Baltimore and look at them righties real quick. The last I ain't gonna neglect them yet. I ain't gonna neglect them. Uh Evans, on the road versus righties. Bam. He's getting he ain't pitching good on the road either. Okay, let me see. Last 5 weeks. Westburg, 7 days, man. Last week, what they've been doing. I don't know, man. So whatever, right? Um, I'll tell you what. Oh man, and that parlay, that parlay, man. Whoever messed that 4 leg parlay we done, he messed that shit up, man. We need one HRR from him and cash that. So let me refresh this. We still got a little bit. We still got time, so I can tell you what else I like there. Um, Matthew Boyd's got that good stuff when it comes to striking out, right? Um, so I'll go through the Cubs and show you what I seen, right? I ain't gonna go through it, go through a ton, but let me just show you who was flashing. I'll tell you that. So I'll show you who was flash. We got Max on the mound, and so who's in that Cubs lineup? That's interesting. The Cubs lineup ain't out yet. No, I want to see Carson Kelly. So it's parts of the season these guys were flashing. So Carson Kelly for the righties, uh, he was looking good for a minute. Dansby Swanson was looking good for a minute. So let me pull this in real quick. How about to go back to the last 7 weeks? So and then so Carson Kelly was batting 300, and then Matt Shaw started popping up, right? Matt Shaw started popping up, especially the last few weeks. But I go back to the last month. Here come Matt Shaw started popping up, especially as of late. So Carson Kelly, he wasn't striking out. Horner don't strike out much. Then Carson Kelly stopped. I mean, Matt Shaw started popping up the last month, and then the last 2 weeks, Swanson started popping out, right? So the last 2 weeks, Matt Shaw's 3 for 9 on his pitch mitch with a bomb and two extra base hits, not striking out. Then comes Swanson, who would strike out, but he was 6 for 17 last 2 weeks, whatever case may be. So he kind of looked kind of warm there. Carson Kelly last 2 weeks, he's 4 for 10. Nico Horner, like I said, he don't strike out much. Uh, it is what it is, right? And then the last 7 days, Swanson, he's 5 for 11. No extra base hits though, right? Last 7 days, Matt Shaw has a bomb, and Carson Kelly 3 for 6, right? Um, uh, Scherzer can give up a bomb or two, right? We know this. He likes to give them up in the first inning too. You know what I'm saying? So he can bust up a no one's first inning. So it is what it is. Base for Curry says J. Rod Gunner, Randy Naylor for a hit. I like that. I do. I like that. So yeah, and then when I'm looking at the lefties here for the Cubs, I settled on Bush, right? It was Bush for me. Um, it was Bush for me. So I'll throw the pitch mix up there. Bush, he's got 20 bombs. Pete Crow got 17 bombs. Um, Tucker, so Max Scherzer, he's giving up 6 bombs to lefties. He's giving up power to lefties. How about that? But when you're looking at lately what's been going on, Michael Bush's average has been down and things of that nature, but he does have 3 bombs within the last month. The last 2 weeks, he has 2 bombs, and his average is still down. Last 7 days, and prior yesterday, last 7 days, he has 2 bombs. The averages are down. So if I'm looking at somebody for power or something like that, it's probably going to have to be uh, Michael Bush. Not saying none of these guys can't go, but it is what it is. Pay attention. The Cubs been down for so long. Pay attention to them and see. This is an okay spot for them, right? Cubs have hit righties. This is an okay spot for them, right? So, and then you want to pay attention to a Cubs team that could possibly getting ready to get hot. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is with that. On the flip side here, Toronto side, we know Boyd is pretty good. He hasn't given up a bomb to a lefty, Matthew Boyd. He has not. So he's been pretty lights out versus lefties in the power department. Um, None of these lefties have a home run versus his pitch mix. So, it is what it is. Lupafito, you might could get him for a hit or something like that, but I probably wouldn't look at none of these lefties for a bomb, even though, these guys are professional MLB players. They could probably come up there and hit him for a bomb for sure. Varsho would probably be one of those guys considering the form that he's in right now. Um, but, the last 2 weeks he's 4 for 9 off this pitch mix. But, it is what it is. Not going to worry about that. But he's somebody, one of the lefties that is in form right now. The last 7 days, 3 for 6. So he's somebody that could be in form. For the righties there, Clement has historically hit lefties well, right? Clement has hit lefties well historically. Vladdy and Bobuchet as well. As of late, though, pay attention because you remember these guys were hot as hell, right? They were hot. Let me plug up my computer. These guys were hot, and you can see but this is versus lefties, so you don't see a lot of lefties. The last month, Bobuchet four hits, all 4 of those were extra base hits without striking out. Ty France is a guy, as of late, he looked like you can get him for a hit or something like that. A lot of them, they don't strike out a lot, right? Last 2 weeks, I mean, only commit 3 for 10, whatever case may be. He has hit lefties, like I said. But a lot of these guys, they kind of look at Vladdy right there, 0 of 7. You know what I'm saying? Bichette, 1 of 6. So it is what it is, right? It is what it is. What up, J Mac? Um, you know, still not my favorite. My favorite here. I don't know, man. I probably don't have too much for this one. You know, I don't. Excuse me. I probably don't have too much for this one. Those 2 games, these first 2 games, I was definitely undecided on a lot. Cleveland, Miami. Um, you could get the delay syndrome here. I don't mind going back to the well on Manzardo one more time, and or J Ram. Um, I usually bet Cabrera strikeouts. He probably can get these boys. He probably can get these boys. 18 bombs for Ramirez, and 12 bombs for Manzardo. Um, Last month here, it's pretty much the same song like yesterday, right? I might have to go back to the well on Manzardo one more time just to heat check the day late. But you can play both of them, right? You can play the Manzardo. You can play the Ramirez. Good morning, Hunter Shot. Good morning. Good luck to you too, my boy. But yeah, you can go back to Manzardo. You can go back to Ramirez, and then you got Naylor down here with some decent power numbers, right? With a 12% K rate. You can do that. Um, Whatever's worse, Cabrera's pitching is to lefties. You could also look at Cabrera's strikeouts and or pitching outs as well. The righties, I don't think the righties stand a chance. I think he blows them away, right? But I don't know if the lineups are out in this one, and they're not. I want to see what this Cubs lineup look like for sure, and they're taking all day to bring it out. So Manzardo is still in play. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and Ramirez still in play. And don't and you don't have to bet bombs all the time, right? You don't. Rocio, Schneeman, Ramirez, Manzardo. This the last 2 weeks, and then I put it on the last 7 days. I think Manzardo's probably got like two bombs. Ramirez probably got like two bombs in the last 7 days. Ramirez got one bomb, and Manzardo's got two. Manzardo is 5 for 11 with a 14% K rate. So I mean, I still probably gonna heat check Manzardo again. I went to him yesterday. I'll probably try to heat check him again. Um, Now the righties they strike out candidates, right, for Cleveland for me. And I'll flip over to Miami. Now Miami, they put up runs. Miami are better on the road, right, versus righties. Tanner Bybee, 12 bombs to lefties. Um, and to righties, he's given up 10 bombs. Okay. Uh, they'll be at home. I think he's giving up less home runs at home. Yeah, 2 home runs at home and probably like 2 home runs to righties, and probably like 2 home runs to lefties. So it's kind of conflicting, right? He has given up a lot of those bombs, but a lot of that shit come on the road, right? 2 bombs to 3 bombs to lefties at home. So he's been pitching better at home. Cal Stowers versus this pitch mix, 32 extra base hits and 18 bombs, right? So Marcy, one of the hottest, he's hot as hell right now. It's a few guys that's hot. Him, uh, Harris. It's a few more motherfuckers that's hot as hell right now, right? So, like I said, Marcy, he's hot right now, right? On the road, they're a little bit better on the road. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, then you'll see some of these extra guys like Paulie, right? Last month he's got five extra base hits and 3 bombs. Edwards hit a bomb yesterday, right? He's 22 for 55. you know. So these lefties are the ones you want to look at. You can, as you can see, the last month here. But if you bring it in a little bit, they probably gonna fall off in the last 2 weeks because their offense have been cold. And I'm putting on the last 2 weeks right now. But Edwards, Marcy, those guys been hitting, right? For sure. Edwards and Marcy been hitting. And I mean, but like I said, these guys they hitting pretty good on the road too, man. So they bats are in play here, right? They bats are in play. That's all I can say. Last 7 days, Marcy 7 for 12, Edwards 6 for 16. You got Hicks and stuff lying there like that. So you know it is what it is with that situation. Um, as far as the righties here, I think Ramirez, he's somebody I was looking at. You can do your hit parlays or something like that if you know that's what you want to do. I can't pinpoint who could probably hit a bomb here, especially after Edwards hit a bomb yesterday. But last month, Gilberto Hernandez, he's somebody you want to pay attention to. Ramirez, you know what I'm saying? I could hit the away switch here in the last 5 weeks. Otto Lopez, 11 for 31. Uh, you know, Gilberto hit 2 bombs on the road, and Ramirez ain't striking out, but you know it is what it is. I don't know how much of that they got locked and loaded from yesterday, but like I said, last 2 weeks, Ramirez batting 400 with 2 bombs. Gilberto, it's got 2 bombs. They kind of green, bro. They kind of green. And like I said, Tanner Barber's giving up double-digit home runs to both sides. It's just he's giving up more home runs on the road. So if you're thinking about home runs, but me personally, I'll be looking at hits and stuff like that. I'm thinking about hits and stuff. Not too many, home runs and stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie, but they might pop off. Cleveland, I would look at I'm looking at the home runs a little bit more on the Cleveland side, like Manzardo. Um, Philly and Washington, Schwarber, and let me see, man, it's the Phillies for me. I like Luzardo. I like Luzardo to pitch good. Schwarber, Harper, even Marsh, and I think Stott and Turner they look good at times. Um, Philly ain't been the best on the road, but it is what it is. Um, I didn't really too much like any of these bats versus a lefty for Washington. It may have been one or so, but I told myself I'm just not gonna bet on them. Right? I might end up betting on yeah, Luzardo. I might end up betting on Luzardo. I think Luzardo is got a pretty high K rate versus lefties. He might see a nice fair share of righties though. The Mets, Alonso, and Soto, right? And Harris been on fire. Baldwin looked good. Like, let me see. Bryce Elder's been terrible. I already last night I took the team total over. I'm thinking about taking the full game over. Like I always say, one thing about Kodai Senga is he's throwing that fork ball, right? He's dangerous with that fork ball. Nobody's gonna have no stats against it. Nobody's gonna have no stats against it. So it's kind of throwing shit off. When you look at it, if you looked at game day today, that fork ball, you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? he's deadly with that fourth ball. So to righties and then to lefties, it should be at a green too. That fork ball, yeah, he 1% barrel like you're not like MC Hammer, man. Can't touch this. You know what I'm saying? But to lefties, the rest of that stuff, the fastball, he's pretty red. He kind of red on that. But to lefties, he's still throwing that fork ball 42% of the time. That's one of them pitches that go ahead and sit your ass down. Lately he hadn't had that outlier strikeout game. It could come at any time though. It could come at any time. He ain't been having it though. He ain't been having it though. But it could come at any time if you just want to gamble. Today could probably be the day he might sit their ass down, straight up. But like I said, Harris been on fire, straight up fire. Right now, it's about four of these lefties here got double-digit home runs on him. But hold up for a second. That first game, like I said, I'm trying to get to where I'm not wanting to bet on that first game. But I'm gonna put something together on it. I'm gonna put just a little hit parlay together or something like that. Actually, I'm gonna do an HRR parlay real quick. Uh, I'm going to go over to Bet365 for this one. We got 4 minutes left. I wasn't even finna bet this first game, man. Straight up. I think I'm gonna just do one for Seattle, right? And just I don't know. Let me see. I got a couple minutes to put this one in. I'm just going to go no, truth be told, no, I'm gonna go Gunner. I'm gonna just do a Rosarina, two HRRs, something I'm gonna do Naylor two and Rodriguez two, right? I'm gonna do Gunner two. I'm gonna throw Holiday in there for two. Fuck it, just in case they want to go ahead and get busy, right? I'm gonna throw Holiday in there for two, and then boost that by 30% and drop a little something on that. Almost a plus nine. No, it is a plus 900 for me. Just something to just fool around with, I guess. What up? What up, man? I hope you put that. I hope you put. And I hope you put C.J. Abrams in that play, man. You did yesterday. I will hope you did. Or play them straight though. Good morning though. You know what I'm gonna do too? I'm gonna take. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let it go through. I shouldn't let it go through though. I shouldn't let it go through. You had it, man. You had it, Jamal. You had it. You had it. It was right there for a two leg. It was right there. It was right there. Man, I'm gonna go Randy and Rodriguez for a bomb lay, man. Fuck it, just have some fun, man. Straight up, Randy and Rodriguez for a bomb lay. I should throw Gunner in that motherfucker too. That's why I wait. All right, I'm done. That's why I wait. Who I got today? I don't. I'm gonna tell you who I got today. I'm gonna have to probably go back to the well on Manzardo at least for a bomb, right? Um, I like Schwarber and or Harper to go yard today, and Um, Soto and Alonso, like everybody. I mean, Elder is bad over here, man. So we can target Elder for sure. Let's see. That's where I was at right now. And I'll tell you, we got rain, we got weather here, right? But let's say if this Detroit game was a nice day, I would take single bet, straight bet. I would straight bet Riley Green, Torkelson, and Carpenter for sure. I would straight bet all of them for a bomb today, all three of them against Aubert. And this Arizona Colorado game is going down, right? I already took the over. I think 11 and a half last night. I mean, two bad pitchers, man, in Colorado, so we know what the deal is. This to get money game right here. This to get money game right here. And I would imagine this could be a good money. It's a good money spot here for the New York Mets. Only the Mets if you just you want to string up a few Mets and probably not put some Atlanta bats in there. Just string up a few Mets going up against Elder and don't let one of them motherfucking Atlanta bats fuck your shit up. But I'm getting ready to show you guys right now. Right? That first game should have kicked off by now. I did a couple same game parlays. Hope I hit. So Elder, right? So he's throwing to lefties. He's giving up 3 bombs, 2 and 2 on that sinker slider. You see it's in the red, things of that nature. It is what it is, right? Um, Elder runs, he's giving up 5, 2, 8, 3, 2, 4, 9, 5, 4, right? He's just giving up runs, bombs. He's giving up bombs, sometimes 2 and 3. Whereas he hasn't faced these guys this season. Okay, he hasn't faced these guys this season. So, looking at the lefties here, multiple guys that got a bunch of bombs here. We're not worried about him striking out anyone. So it is what it is. Last month, Soto got 4 bombs. I just got to see who's going to be in the lineup, man. Straight up. I need to see who's going to be in the lineup. Elder is that bad. But I'm definitely going to like Soto, Nemo. I'm going to like these guys. 3 bombs for Soto last 2 weeks. Soto went yard yesterday or some shit. I don't know. Last 7 days, Soto got 2 bombs. Nemo's got 1 with 2 extra base hits. I mean, all these guys are in play, man. Straight up. All of them. For the righties, only a 7 game slate. So I ain't, I'm going straight to where I think, I ain't too much messing around with a game that I don't like. Pete Alonso, 19 extra base hits, 6 home runs on this pitch mix, and he's throwing a sinker and slider. That's it, right? Sinker and slider. 5 home runs on that sinker, 4 home runs on that slider. Looking at that sinker. Now we know people love that sinker. I say this every single day. Look at these motherfuckers. They not striking out on it. Pete Alonso batting 400 on it, 10 extra base hits, 4 bombs. So he loves that sinker, right? I could bring it in. In the last 2 weeks, four weeks, nobody struck out on that sinker there, right? So he could be in for some problems. I ain't even gonna go far right there. I'm gonna throw in the rest of the other pitch right there. Marte got a bomb. Pete Alonso 5, whatever. I like the Mets, bro. I like the Mets. It's hard to trust them to win a game. Last 2 weeks, Pete Alonso 5 extra base hits. Now he only got 1 bomb. You don't have to take the bomb. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to take his bomb. He'll be sitting right there in that cleanup spot behind Lindor, Soto, and Nemo. You can take his hits, runs, and RBIs and shit like that, right? Let him go ahead and get busy. He had 2 hits yesterday. The boy warm. He's warm right now. You don't always got to take the home runs, right? You could take the RBIs, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? See how I came up? We put that the two RBI lay together yesterday, round robin that. Those was good odds right there. Those was good odds. They're better than most three leg home run parlays. So it is what it is with that situation, right? But and then like this is an RBI category right here. Everybody on the except for cores, right? You're gonna get plus money for RBIs, right? Look at that, plus money, plus 150. The least here, Kyle Schwarber plus 120. The least for one, for 2 of them, for Schwarber is more than a home run, 2 RBIs. Uh, now Alonso is a minus 105 for 1 RBI, 2 RBIs plus 280. So he's the big favorite to hit the RBI. Kerry Carpenter plus 115. The books knew yesterday. He was in some spots though. He still cast the hits, runs, and RBIs for me, so appreciate that. Now this cores game is a different story. When you got cores, numbers are going to be inflated. That's going to be the next game I'm going to like right there, right? For sure. That's the get money game. We're going to get money there. But you can also, like I said, you can look at the RBIs and shit like that. So I like Alonso here, man. Straight up, man. Alonso, he's 4 for 6 um in the last 7 days with 3 extra base hits. I imagine those were doubles. And speaking of doubles, you have to look at your doubles as well, right? Let me see. I don't think. Wait a minute. Here's one player props. Yeah, they don't. I have to go over here for. Let me see. DraftKings. Battle props. I have to go in game. So let me see. Hits, total bases, RBIs, hits, runs, and RBIs, runs, stolen bases, singles, doubles, right? So Alonso, you get 1 double for him at a plus 360, right? These motherfuckers be going out there hitting doubles. He got 3 extra. He did probably hit 3 doubles in the last 7 days, and he hot. Plus 360 for a double, and his home run probably not even that much, right? His home run is probably is plus 265. See what I'm saying? So it's a lot of ways you can do things. And then, last but not least, I like to bet multiple hits and multiple runs, right? I like to bet multiple runs. Total bases is my least bet. Y'all never see me come on here talking about total bases. Now you could get 2 runs for some folks, right? Uh 2 runs. Like where's Alonso 2 runs? 2 runs for Alonso is plus 600. Uh Soto 390, Lindor 425, shit like that, right? Get good money for those odds, and you have to bet those straight. So the Mets are definitely in play. It's hard for me to evaluate these Atlanta bats without them seeing that fork, because it's not going to show up for them, right? I'm just letting y'all know now, it's not going to show up for them. All these numbers that you're seeing is going to be minus their fork ball, right? So Ozuna is one guy I was looking at, right? So last 3 weeks, no, So Zuna, over the course of the season, he got 10 extra base hits and 7 bombs. But when you filter the full season here, you see these are the pitches that he's seen that he's throwing. When I go down into the pitcher, that forkball is up there. The forkball ain't up there for them. So, and like I say, he's throwing that forkball 30% of the time. So it's hard for me to evaluate those bats. Now I'll tell you, I wouldn't mind taking a lefty versus Kodai Senga, right? Because Kodai Senga is pitching his worst to lefties. So we'll take a look here. He's pitching his worst to lefties. But like I said, the lefties have not seen that fork ball. When you see if he did wasn't throwing that fast fork ball, he was throwing that fastball. He'd be throwing everything else. So the fork ball, he's throwing that damn near double all the rest of the pitches. So when you're looking at these lefties, you're only getting ready to see numbers for this fastball and down, right? So I'll show you that. Um, Drake Baldwin, full season, looked great. Olsen, Baldwin, and Harris, they look good. They look good. Minus that fork ball. They look good, right? Baldwin was hot as hell. Um, Harris hot as hell. Um, Olsen looked good. You know what I'm saying? So last 2 weeks, Baldwin 2 bombs, Harris 4 bombs. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So they look pretty good versus those other few pitches. But like I said, that 7 days, Harris got 3 bombs, 3 hits, 3 bombs. Baldwin 4 hits, 2 bombs. Olsen 3 hits, 1 bomb. Right. So and they'll be lapping on everything else, right? Because that's what they've been hitting. Still don't know how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Singling one out, or just wondering if maybe we can sneak in there. Maybe I can sneak in there and get some Ks for Kodai Senga. Speaking of that, what was his strikeouts prop looking at? 5.5 at plus money. Interesting, interesting. Take a look here. It's been a while since he's hit that number. 2 versus Milwaukee, 4 versus San Francisco, 3 versus San Francisco, 5 versus the Angels. He should have had more versus the Angels, but it is what it is. He's given up bombs in 4 straight. The walks. That's his biggest problem is the walks. 3 walks, 3 walks, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 4, 3, 2, 5, 3. That was his problem last year. When he that was his problem last year. He got a big walk problem. So, a bloop and a blast, what I'm saying, can hurt him. Um, he ain't had more than 7 Ks this year. Only once, and that was his first game. So I don't know, man. But I like those Mets. I took the Mets team total over. I should have took their ass over to about 6, 7, or 8 because I think they're gonna hit him. I might still do that. That might be my play. Taking the Mets team total up a little bit more versus Elder. Uh, and this depleted pitching staff. You get 4.5 at minus 130 right now for team total over, or you can go 5.5 for the Mets at plus 135. 6.5 at plus 215. I lied better they shit at 6.5 yesterday, and them motherfuckers did not score another run. That was crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Crazy work. Now, for this game here, um, the That last game there. Where the fuck are we at? Okay. So we got weather. No, not the last game. Detroit, Minnesota. Scooble's on the mound. I expect Scooble to run through these motherfuckers. I'm not betting on nobody from Minnesota at all. So I expect Scooble to run through them. But Bailey Ober, he's given up 14 bombs to lefties. He's given up 9 home runs to righties. They'll be at home. Of those home runs to righties, those 9, at home he's given up 6 to lefties. Of those 14 home runs that he's given up to lefties at home, at lefties in general, at home he's given up 6 of them. So he will face he will face some lefties here, right? Now, I can make the case. Now we got weather implications. Remember, keep an eye on the weather here. You have to keep an eye on the weather, and then winds in from right and right to left at 10 miles an hour. So I wish this was a no weather game, because what I would do was I would have taken Riley Green, Carpenter, and Torkelson for a bomb, all 3 of them, right? But looking at the lefties here, I can make a case for Riley Green today, right? You can look at his numbers here: 24 extra base hits, 14 bombs. He's got the more strikeout prone than anyone. Uh, Kerry Carpenter would even strike out a lot, but they're gonna get neck and neck when I move it though. But just taking a look at how about the last month? How about that? So Riley Green, 2 bombs. Kerry Carpenter, yeah, Kerry just good, man. Look at that shit. 42% for Riley Green, 27 for O'Keefe, and 34 for Kerry Carpenter. That's crazy work. 2 weeks. Look at Riley Green. Look at all of them. Last 2 weeks. If they wasn't striking out, like Kerry, if Kerry wasn't striking out, like, man, look at that shit, bro. What up, what up, what up, what up, Dante? Bro, if Kerry wasn't striking out, man, mm, 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 mm. Now, the last week is where Riley Green's starting to look a little better. 5 for 11. Fly,
I just called them. They said I could go up there by myself. I don't need no guardian or none of that.
who,
Cause,
Pro Vision?
land scratch.
Landscraft.
Cause they said my mama already did all the paperwork online through email. So I just need to come in with form of payment, which they should be free. But I might get some
What kind of glasses is it?
Ray-Ban, clear Ray-Ban, just like mine.
That's what you seen online? You ain't seen none in person?
Nah, I seen that and some black Ray-Bans. I'm gonna get them next month on your insurance.
On my insurance?
Mm-hmm.
Who told you could use my insurance?
Oh,
All right, it's all good. All right, um, yeah. So as of late, versus this pitch mix, let me see what it was. He hit the fastball. He hit a few. He hit all that shit. So as of late, so whatever. But it could be a sign of him getting ready to heat up or whatever. So Riley Green could be in play for something. I'm not doing fucking with none of those bats over there in Minnesota. And last but not least would be what should be the game of the day. Look at these pictures. Look at all this red between these two, right? Oh, bet, man. Have a ball though. That's the thing. Have a ball. So Colorado, this game here, you can just I guess you're gonna just be able to swing for the fences. Yeah. Um, it's cores. What's the weather? The wind blowing that way. 86, 9 miles an hour. It's cores, man. So, uh, a lot of times I just throw that shit out the window. A lot of times, depending on who's on the mound. Cause look, I mean Rodriguez, this shit red as hell. They red as hell. Then looking at the righties, both of them red as hell again. Rodriguez didn't give up 15 bombs to righties, bro. This is crazy work. So first I'll take a look at the Arizona. I looked at the righties. I tell you what I seen and how my thoughts here, right? So um we don't know who's going to be in the lineup. Excuse me, that's one thing. Now over the course of the season, Lourdes Uriel of the righties, he's done the most damage. He's got 40 hits, 15 extra base hits, 6 home runs, and then 15% K rate. Okay? That's over the course of the season, so it is what it is. Who's been hot? Uh, of these righties, it's been Blaze, right? So I was watching Blaze. Um, so bringing it back to the last month, Blaze. These guys, couple of these guys will strike out, but I'm not worried about that. We got an over under of 12. The over under is 12 here, right? 12 runs, over under 12 runs. So y'all know what that is. Course produced like the most runs out in the league. Okay. Now, Blaze been the hottest so far as of late. He will strike out. That's over the course of the last month. 4 base hits, 3 bombs. Bring it in last 2 weeks. 6 for 19, 3 bombs. You know what I'm saying? Last 7 days, he's hit 2 bombs in the last 7 days. So, he's the one that's been, pretty hot as of late. Locklear, I remember he hit a bomb on the other week on somebody. This week, probably, but it is what it is, right? Blaze been hot. Projected lineup, Blaze, down here, projected to hit that 9 hole, right? So keep an eye out on that. Everybody's still in play, right? Uriel, cleanup, whatever. Um, Now, on the flip side, you know who you fuck with on the other side. We ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? You got the lefties. Uh Marte, and now Marte is is hot now, right? Corbin Carroll is back, right? So Perdomo was hot. You know what I'm saying? So those were the guys that were hot. Who's hot, getting hot, or was hot, whatever. Carroll, Perdomo, and Marte, right? So now you have Carroll, Perdomo, Marte, Uriel, cleaning up, and then Alexander on the back end, right? On after that first line of people come up, the second line, and then Blaze can kick it right back off, right, and going back around. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So that's how a lot of those leadoff hitters and stuff can get some RBIs coming from the back end. So it's gonna be interesting to see who's gonna be in this lineup. Uh, all the numbers here can be thrown out the window, especially when you got these good players. A lot of this shit don't matter sometimes, and you got bad pitching like we got right there. Um, so it is what it is. But I'll bring it in the last 2 weeks and see what people looking like. So the last 2 weeks, Castro, he 3 for 12. Those 3 hits were extra base hits. Okay, probably 3 doubles, maybe a triple in there, something like that. I can go see. Look at the extra velo. A double, and a double, right? So that's what that was. Now, Marte, last 2 weeks, not striking out. Perdomo, not striking out. Everybody's got 2 extra base hits. Corbin, 2 bombs, right? He'll strike out. Not worried about them striking out though. So I mean, that's what we're dealing with. That's what we're dealing with. It's you could, man. That's what we're dealing with. 7 days, Marte, 2 extra base hits, 1 bomb, no strikeouts. He he's on the way, right? Corbin Carroll, 7 days, 2 bombs. Blaze, two extra base hits and a bomb. Castro, 7 days, 3 extra base hits. Dale Castro will be hitting, projected to hit number 5. So I'll be betting a few of these guys, win, lose, or draw. I'll be definitely coming back here and to the HRRs, and I'll be sprinkling. You know, so when you get in Coors Field, when you go back to like these 8 hits, runs, and RBIs and stuff like that, they're not going to be, the numbers are going to be inflated, right? So take this, take this Tigers game for instance. You go back here, you're going to everybody at least plus 1,400 or better, right? Everybody at least ports. You got some people down here that's 6,500. If you just, you know what I'm saying, you just, but and then the pitching matters as well. But uh, you know, and then let's see the New York Mets. So their number's gonna be a little bit inflated. But if you think you can get like Pete Alonso to get you 8 of them motherfuckers, 7 or 8, 6, 7 or 8 for plus 600s and stuff like that, just find them in them good spots. I went with Brandon Lowe last night, and I went with Brandon Lowe last night, and Junior Caminero did it, right? Let's see. He cashed my 2 and 3, but he definitely had a chance to cash that 7. I mean, at 8. Um, Caminero had 3, 5, 7 HRRs last night. 7 HRRs. Lowe had 4. Um, what's that other game that I didn't really know it was coming like that? How could I not play this, right? Vinny had 7. How did I not play that? That was crazy work. Knowing I liked him. I liked it, man. How can I not play that? That was crazy as hell. Um, Locklear, Perdomo, Blaze for bases. I mean, that whole game is in play for bases, bro. But Perdomo, Marte, Carroll, those the guys you want. They numbers gonna be not gonna look good though. They numbers not gonna look good. What I'm gonna do, of course, what I always do, like I'm gonna take the whole team, probably do a same game parlay, and take like 7 or 8 of them motherfuckers for like 2 and 3 hits, runs, and RBIs, because that's what they do, and that's what happens in course, and just let it ride. and but I don't bet a lot of bases, but I can't talk you off anybody for bases, bro. I can't talk you off anybody for bases. Did you say Castillo? Um, Castillo's got 3 hits in the last 7 days. All three of them were doubles. I'm taking Blaze for the bomb. Right. Bet. Just make sure. I'll tell you, make sure it's worth it. You know. Let me see. Where's Blaze? So you'll get 3 HRRs for Blaze right here at plus 115. What the bomb is? Because the numbers are inflated in cores. So okay, that's a good number. Okay number. Any other day it might be 700, but you get it at plus 500. And then also the RBIs, right? Let me see. A bunch of straights, man. If you can bust, you have sometimes you got to gamble that game, man. You got to bet a bunch of straights in there, man. So one RBIs. So like Perdomo, one RBIs plus 155. Uh, Blaze plus 135. Now when you go in the two range, Corbin Carroll two RBIs plus 170. Marte plus 280. Blaze plus 400. Two RBI category. In course, you can get some value there too. And in the runs category as well. People gonna be running, gonna be running across that motherfucking plate. Straight up. I definitely want to see what the runs look like. If you do it right, I usually do like with the Dodgers. I would do like Otani 2 runs for about plus 300. I would do Otani, Mookie, and Freeman. Those was my guys. But while Munson was hurt, I would get Freeman for 2 hits, two runs for Otani, and Mookie was cold, and whoever was in that cleanup spot, I would get them for 1 or 2 RBIs. Um, Runs, 2 runs for Perdomo plus 240, Blaze plus 450. You can really get busy on these motherfuckers. You can really get busy. Quick question: Bo Bichette hits, runs, and RBIs over. It can be done, but I'm not going there. He's hit lefties. He's hit lefties. Keep in mind, I am from Chicago. I try not to be biased, nothing like that, but uh, I ain't gonna say I'm off that game, but uh, it's doable, right? Just um, hits, runs, and RBIs are like game flow plays, right? We got to over under 8. If we think, do we think, what I'm saying, we can get busy there, right? Because if he has to do it by himself, he's got to get 2 hits or a walk. He's got, but he is behind Vladdy, right? Vladdy's known to get on base. If you think runs are going to get put up against this team, then I would play his runs and RBIs blind, right? Blind. He's hot versus his runs and RBIs. He's hit his runs and RBIs and 8 of his last 10 or 9 of his last 10, the 1.5. So he's been hot, except for yesterday. So, he was on fire for his runs and RBIs. It's a game flow thing for me. If I think they're going to put up runs, then of course that's when I bet them. If I don't expect traffic to be on the bases, then I won't bet him. Is he in a good spot? Yeah, because Vladdy can get you 2 hits. Bo Bichette can get you a few hits. So he is in a good spot to hit him. It's just, is he going to get there? Clement historically hits lefties well, right? So, I mean, do you think Boyd's gonna get, if you think, this is how you evaluate, if you think the pitcher gonna get hit, of course you're gonna take it, right? But I don't know if they're gonna hit him like that. They probably could. I don't know. And then we only got it over under 8. I just don't know, bro. But shit, he can get 2 hits and get that. He can definitely get 2 hits and get that on his own. Do I like it? Yeah. Am I going there? No. One swing of the bat, a bomb, anything can happen. I'm sticking to. I'm tell you what I'm sticking to. I'm beating up on bad pitching, man. That's where you're gonna have. That's what where we have to practice, right? We have to practice being a bully, right? Go where where the money's at. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is the lowest total on the board. Not saying it's not gonna happen, but I can wait it. I can wait. The most important thing is living with the fact that I'm straight. I can miss some money. I just don't want to lose no money, right? That's the name of the game. You know what I'm saying? You know, if we can miss some money, like I could fade, I could fade this game. I don't give a fuck how much I miss. I don't care how much money I miss, right? As long as I don't lose no money, right? So I'm going to where I give myself the best chance to win some money, and I want to beat up on Elder. I want to beat up on Obear. I want to beat up on both of these pitchers, right? To give myself the best in Colorado, both of these, to give myself the best chance to win some money, narrowing down my shit. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, for sure. That's what I want to do. You know, that's what I try to do. Um, yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, hell yeah, you got to beat up on them. Hell yeah, you got to beat up on them motherfuckers. Let's see what we can do though, right? Let's see. Let's get a lay together here. We did a 2 RBI lay yesterday, right? We hit the round robin. It was 5 digits, right? Odds. Now, yesterday, the writing was on the wall when I was betting on those Detroit bats. Now, Kerry got there for me. We got him at a plus 125 for 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. The books knew that shit, and we cashed it in. Okay. Uh, let's do something again. So, since we want to beat up on now we got a 7.5 total in this Cleveland game. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna skip that game for what we trying to do here. Damn, man, the weather here. Mm. Bryce Harper, Schwarber. All right, so let me see something real quick. Let's go to this Philly game real quick. I like Schwarber. I like Harper. I like Turner. I like a couple of those guys over there. Philly. I want to get a round robin, at least another. Damn, who got shot? Why would you say that, man? They shot his ass up. Just say, just tell me who they shot up. Assuming I know. Take off 400. That's for you. Who the fuck did they shoot up, man? Yeah, go ahead. That's for you. Who the fuck did they shoot up? Who got shot? You talking about some they shot him? Oh, you talking about him? Oh man, you talking about the numbed his teeth?
You say, oh yeah.
Oh no, it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. I'm streaming though. Yeah, just take the 400.
Okay.
Mm. Man, got me all on Facebook looking and shit. I forgot I took my son to the dentist. She's talking about some. They shot his ass up today, huh? I'm like, who the fuck? Because I know you know how the algorithm is. As soon as you go to Facebook, they're gonna put it right up there for you. I'm looking and shit. I don't see nobody that got no damn shot. But I did take my son to get his yeah fillings. Um, Ed, that shit crazy. Hey, um, I do want to see who's in this Cubs lineup now. Why the Cubs? Oh, you know what? They brought up the boy today. Damn, I'm probably not gonna bet on him, but mm, we still don't got the lineup. So hmm, all right, whatever, man. Uh, um, oh Philly. Okay, so Philly, I'm having a hard time. I didn't show y'all Philly. It's having a hard time. Uh, BKGJ, what's up, man? Never seen you comment, but glad you're here. I think important pieces today: Arizona, Colorado, and Miami. Miami on the road is some beasts. They beast on the road and they sneaky, right? That's a team that I would like to play probably in my DFS lineup just to get some sneakiness going. Um, yeah, I don't know what the value is like for those guys, but um, I do like Lazardo. Boom, 42% K rate to lefties, has given up no bombs. 42% K rate to lefties, going up against some lefties, right? um, but Brad Lord, hmm, 5 bombs to lefties and 2 bombs to righties. What's good, Mackie? What's up? Now, Lord, the thing about Lord is he's doing I don't know what he gonna do. He ain't gonna be able to do that though. What he probably wanna do, he ain't gonna be able to do that. Throwing this fastball like that, right? The fastball to lefties, he's throwing that fastball to lefties, what, 53% of the time. I just don't think you're gonna be able to do that. It's not a good recipe, right? Because when I put that fastball up there, uh like, come on, you don't want to sabotage that motherfucking fastball like that. When Kyle Schwarber's got 17 bombs and 12 bombs and 17 extra base hits. Yeah. So it is what it is, right? Kepler. Now on the season, this is some Kepler numbers here on the season. Schwarber, man, This is just that fastball. But like I said, he's throwing that fastball 53% of the time. So I'll bring it back to the last month. Then you got Marsh, right? So Marsh was sneaky, right? He kind of sneaky like. Uh, um, Schwarber 6 bombs, 8 extra base hits. Marsh, I'll bring it in a little bit more the last 2 weeks. Schwarber, Marsh was 4 for 12 with a bomb. Kepler's got a bomb. So Kepler can get sneaky and hit a bomb, right? And that was just the fastball alone. I'll put the other pitches up there. I don't know how much he's throwing the other pitches. Change up 25%. Oh, I did individually look at that change up. So this is the change up by itself. Then you got Schwarber with 4 home runs on that change up. On top of the other bombs that he hit. Marsh, that's what it was. Marsh looked pretty good on that other pitch as of late. And then he's got a 400 batting average on this change up here, right? Last month for Marsh, 10 for 4 with 2 bombs on that change up. So if I put the pitches in right here, boom, all his pitches. The last month, Marsh, 7 extra base hits, 3 bombs. Schwarber's got a 27 barrel. We don't even have to keep mentioning Schwarber. We know who he is. Sometimes him and Harper go on the same day type shit. But Marsh was interesting, right? Marsh was kind of interesting for me. He was. Knowing I'm not going to bet on him, but watch what he do. Some shit make my ass like, damn, I should have bet on him. Kepler, his numbers, his barrel is there, right? All these boys, as of late, the strikeout is there, right? As of late. But they power numbers are there, okay? So, Harry Potter said 2 walks for Lord. Okay. Yeah, I see the walk percentage up there. So nice catch right there. Definitely. What's the number on that? Look at the strikeouts. Now, the righties, Trey Turner, man, he looked interesting, but I'll just 2 weeks for Trey Turner. I mean, for the righties, last 2 weeks, Trey Turner 5 for 7, 3 extra base hits and a bomb. None of those guys not striking out. Last 7 days for Trey Turner, 4 hits, 3 of them are extra base hits. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. So just knowing what we know now, and then look at the lineup. You would have the projected lineup would be Turner, Schwarber, Harper. Marsh would be right here with Kepler behind him. Okay. Sometimes you got to visualize how you think this shit gonna go. So, you know what I'm saying? And the best way to do it is beating up on bad pitching, right? You know what I'm saying? Because you can just handpick. That's how I do the RBIs and shit. I can just handpick. You know what I'm saying? Handpick where I want to go with that shit because I know the spots already locked in. It's your playing style, right? A lot of people got different player style. I like to beat up on bad pitching. I like to bet on traffic on the bases. Some people like to bet bombs. You know what I'm saying? If I sit here and I can get 2 or 3 good bombs, But that's not never my main focus, right? But you might catch me tweet something like at the end, like one bomb or some shit, or after I look at the home. So I'm not good at that shit, bro. I'm not. That's all that is. Because I might at the end of the day, I might be like, damn, I could have just put like yesterday. It was right there. It was right there. Only thing was, I told y'all I'm gonna look at that athletics game when I get to work. When I got to work, I seen Brandon Lowe. He was a no brainer. I tweeted that, right? Uh, we right here on paper, we looked at it. Vinny and it was Vinny and it was Abrams. Clear as day. Clear as day. And if I would have, it don't even fucking matter, man. Straight up. Clear as day. That shit was clear as day. Right? Then you got some other guys that look good too. You had your Stantons, Manzardo, shit like that. But it was right there. But I do one and I'll be done, man. I'll do one, I'll be done. The streams have my ass going left, right. I need to bust back out my notepads though. Last year, I used to do my notepads last year, right? This is the one this one is Bay right here, right? This one is Bay. But the other three's just sitting right here, man. I gotta put these motherfuckers back to work. I got 4 notebooks sitting right here, man. 4 of them. I ain't done shit with them. Straight up, I'm bogus as hell for that shit. You know, it's all good. I had Abrams. My parent was just wrong all day. And then, like I was getting ready to say yesterday, that motherfucking CJ. The writing was on the wall. Look, when we went to the Detroit game, the books already knew. We got Kerry Carpenter hits, runs, and RBIs at plus 125, plus 130 for 1.5. I shouldn't have. I should have zigged on them fucking 2 RBIs. I put them 2 RBIs on there for him. I should have never put them on my parlay. I shouldn't have never put them on my parlay. On my 2 RBI parlay, I could have put anybody else on there but him, even despite him looking good. I kept saying it. I said, bro, I don't know. I don't know why these numbers look we getting high ass odds like that. It was plus 200 and something for 3 hits, runs, and RBIs. I couldn't help myself though. I got this on for a home run knowing it might be a Schwarber zagging where they zigging. Okay, bet. So we're gonna try this again. Another two RBI lay, right? I got 2, but I don't know because I'm gonna have to round robin them, but I don't know where the third one's gonna come in at, right? So we're gonna get busy with we're gonna go to battle props. We're gonna go to random, but I like he beat Heberto. I like Heberto. I like Heberto, bro. I like Heberto, especially on the road. Lately, he got 2 bombs. I like Heberto. He trying to show the world that, hey, man, I'm here type shit. RBIs. I'm gonna have to come over to Bet 365. FanDuel don't be on that. Yeah. Oh man, FanDuel's got the worst odds, man. FanDuel's got the worst odds, man. Come on over, man. I got a code for you if you want it. I got you. I got a code for you. Come on over to 365, man. You're gonna love it here, man. The money lines. You go up 5, it's an automatic payout. Man, they give you on Saturdays you bet $50 in parlays, 3 legs plus 100 or better. You get 25 back. Simple promos and stuff like that, but it makes up for the lines, right? The lines, better lines than all these other books, bro. But all these other books. And I love the HRRs. That's my favorite bet. They let me go up to 8s. That's so love, right? because it fits my motherfucking playing style. You know what I'm saying? Fits my playing style. One day, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get like 2 or 3 of these motherfuckers at 8 apiece and smack the hell out of their ass, like or round robin them. Man, people just don't know how valuable them hits, runs, and RBIs is, man. Straight up, I've been making a living off them motherfuckers, man. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Now I bet a lot of pick'em sites and stuff like that, but like, ever since Prize Picks, I mean, I can do the fancy score on Prize Picks too, but they guard themselves, boy. They scared as hell of them HRRs. They didn't put them up to like 3.5 and 4.5 and shit. That's all right, but I slide over to the hits run. I mean, I slide over to the fancy score. But let's go with 2 RBIs. I do like for the lineups to be out. See, I feel like I really need to for me to take Schwarber, I really need Trey Turner to be on, right? Uh Hit in front of Trey Turner. If I know Trey Turner gonna have that day, which he looked good in the last 7 days, whatever, and then Schwarber's just one swing away, and boom, that's 2 RBIs. And more likely Trey Turner would be on base, right? And then Harper, if Schwarber is hot in front of Harper, it's not going to be easy for Harper to get 2 RBIs, right? I mean, if Schwarber's hot in front of him, just cleaning shit. If Schwarber hit 2 bombs, Harper won't see no 2 RBIs. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But I guess it would have to be Schwarber if I go this route. If now Alonso, I'm going there, right? He's gonna be he's gonna be on there. Mm. And I would like to know who's hitting where here. Or, damn, if I was to fade, because I'm firing into this Colorado game, right? So that don't even matter. It don't even matter. I'm firing into this game, right? And um, hmm, we got weather implications here. Otherwise, Kerry Carpenter. Now, like I said, I'm gonna wait. What I am gonna do here is I'm gonna wait and see what this weather gonna do because regardless, I'm gonna take but I do because see if the weather can snatch one of these pitches out, see, and that's I really wanted this to be good weather game because I'm gonna take Carpenter, Torkelson, and Riley Green for 1 home run, straight bets, and hope one of them get there. If all 3 of them don't hit one, then I'm gonna be salty, right? Other than that, I'm taking all 3 of these guys for 1 bomb, and hopefully 2 of them hit. That'll put me in the green. One of them might put me in the green, though, right? And speaking of that, let's see. One of them might put me in the green. Home runs. If I only bet 3 of them, let's see. Kerry Compton. Oh, plus 220. Wow. Well, I'll get my money back. Riley Green plus 275, and then Spencer Torker plus 350. So no matter what, if I bet 1 of them, I'll get my money back. And then tomorrow, Prize Picks. I'm definitely gonna do one tomorrow for Prize Picks. The uh the uh the Freestyle Friday. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. The Free Friday, whatever you call that shit. But back to where we were, right? So I know I'm taking Pete for 2 RBIs. I'm taking a rain check on that Cubs game. I'm gonna just turn my head on that. Um, Cal Manzardo, right? I want him for a bomb. I really do. You'll get 2 RBIs for him at plus 550. But I kind of like want to play him for a bomb uh, solo because I'm thinking some day late type shit. But 2 RBIs you'll get for plus 550 for him. So it's a couple guys, man. It's a couple guys because he should have Ramirez right in front of him, right? So Marte projected to hit second. Carroll projected to hit third. The best value there would probably be somebody like between those 3 or 4 guys would probably be like Uriel or some shit. Let me see. 2 RBIs. Man. Okay, you'll get 250 for Marte. Blaze, you'll get 425 for Blaze. Perdomo, you'll get 425 for Perdomo. Flex Friday, yeah, Flex Friday. You'll get 425 for Perdomo. Hmm. For 2 RBI. What about 2 runs? This might be a game where I just go with 2 runs. Let me see. Hmm. Definitely who's ever leading off, or at least the 1, 2, 3 hitters. 475 for 2 runs for Blaze. Man, I ain't even look at Colorado, bro. I'm just neglecting Colorado like that. I ain't even look at Colorado. Rodriguez gave up 5 bombs off that fastball. He's throwing that fastball, and then 3 bombs, two. Oh, okay. And at home, too. Hit the home switch. Doyle on that fastball at home. You definitely want to look at home with these guys. Doyle, okay, nobody's got a home run in the last. Doyle's got one in the last 2 months on that fastball at home. Let me see. Take the home switch down. I'll throw the rest of the pitchers up there right now. Goodman, Beck, Doyle. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Home switch. Okay. Doyle, Goodman, Beck. Extra base hits. 10, 10, 10. Okay. Lately. Okay. And then I guess Moniac, right? When I flip over to the lefties, I guess Moniac. To lefties, Rodriguez giving up a 300 batting average there. These motherfuckers here just terrible, man. Look at this shit. To lefties, red, 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 red. To righties, red, 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 red. You got to play that game by itself. So to lefties, interesting. Where Moniac, he must not be throwing no fastball then. Let me see. He is throwing a fastball. He's giving up 4 bombs on that fastball to lefties. A 500 batting average to lefties. Damn. So Moniac is hitting up all his home runs off righties. Good to know. Glad I looked at that shit. Don't mean he can't go yard. That don't mean he can't go yard, but I'm glad I looked at it though. Probably gonna see if all left righties in here anyway. So I guess I'm having trouble putting together that 3 leg, but I'll tell you this, right? Um, Manzardo, I want to put him. He's a bomb candidate for me. I want to put him in that 2 RBI area. I want to, but I might just, I don't know. I might play his home run on the side and leave it at that. Cabrera, his 5.5 Ks. Is it still 5.5? It's in play. Don't know if I'll get there, but it's in play. He's one of my guys, right? So let's see. Pitcher props. Baltimore scored. Man. Um, yeah, you get plus 120 for Eric Cabrera's 5.5 Ks. It's doable. It's doable. I small lean towards the over. Um, this could be a day Luzardo go off. He could probably go off, right? 6.5 Ks. I like it. I like it. I think this one of these days. I know they probably trying to hit, but I think this one of them days that he could probably go off. Yeah, but I like Ramirez and Manzardo. Ramirez, a Ramirez lay, right? Mm. I want to see how many righties they in this lineup. It don't look like it's going to be any, right? Because whatever's worse, Cabrera's pitching is going to lefties, and they have one. Schneeman is a lefty. They got 1, 2 in the projected lineup. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lefties, and that's why I'm kind of iffy on his strikeouts right now. Right? Uh, Star Wars, I can wait on him. He done cooled off. I can wait on him. Ramirez hit a few bombs. Ramirez is a bomb candidate. I ain't even gonna stunt. Edwards, a hit, maybe 2 type of guy, but a single for sure type of guy, right? Hicks, he can give you a single. Maurice been on fire. Heberto can give you a bomb. Paulie been hitting, right? And then this Miami team has been hitting on the road. Tanner Bybee has been not been giving up many bombs at home, right? I think he's giving up double-digit home runs to both handedness, but I think he's giving up 2 home runs to lefties and 3 home runs to righties at home. Schwarber looks good. Always looks good, right? Turner, I couldn't talk off a hit for him. Marsh looked pretty good. Harper is Harper. I'm not fucking with these guys right here, right? I'm not. Lazardo, K's are in play for me. I'm taking the over K's for Lazardo. Catch me if you can, right? Straight bet. I'm not putting it with nothing else. I'm gonna sprinkle something on it. The Mets. I took the Mets team total over. Alonso is a bomb candidate, but with Bryce out on the mound, I might just elect to go with his runs and RBIs. When you got guys like Lindor, Soto, and Nemo in front of him, I might take them up 3, 4, and 5, or 6, or some shit like that. His runs and RBIs. He's been looking good. He's been looking good. I don't have to take him for a bomb. Soto looking good. I like him for his runs and RBIs all the way up to a bomb. And then Nemo and Lindor, those boys can do whatever. Elder is ass. Baldwin and Harris. Harris been hotter than hell. He's got 3 bombs on his pitch mix in the last 7 days. Ozuna, you can heat check Ozuna. Baldwin been hot as well, and Olsen looked pretty good too. The thing about all this, I'm saying, all of that is minus a pitch that he's throwing 30 to 40% of the time, which makes me feel like it's a possibility Kodai Senga can hit his strikeouts, but Kodai Senga has only hit that 5.5 strikeouts in once in his last 5 or 6 games. Can he heat up today in the strikeouts? He probably could. So we'll see. I probably stand off the Atlanta bats. If I do a same game parlay, I'm definitely gonna do one with all Mets. So one of those Atlanta bats won't fuck my shit up. Kerry Carpenter and Riley Green and Torkelson, I like those guys. Scooble liable to probably go off on these boys today. So whatever you want to do with Scooble, you can look at the wind or something like that. But there's big weather implications. I would really, really, really look at the weather and see before, I play this game. You want a weather guy, you come over here, to X, go over here, you search up Kevin Roth, boom, every day, right? Every day. Kevin Roth, Kevin Roth, right? He's going to give you the news. Click on one of these links, bang, right? Click on one of these links, and it's going to pop up. You can read how he feels or whatever the case may be. But, it is what it is. This is Detroit. Now it's a yellow, orange, yellow. Just keep an eye out on it, right? Keep an eye out on it. Or one of your weather apps, whatever. Weather is important. Weather is important. And I'm not messing with any of the Minnesota bats against Scooble, and all out warfare with this Arizona game. I gave Jackson a rest today. That's what it is. But all out warfare in this Arizona game. I took the over. Hopefully it don't flop on me, right? I can tuck you off any bat here. Remember, the last 7 days, Del Castro got 3 extra base hits. Carroll is Carroll, Marte is Marte, and Perdomo's been on fire, right? Anybody can. Blaze has been hot. Blaze Alexander and the Naspa has been hot. So anybody can get busy here, right? The usual suspects here: Goodman, Beck, Doyle. Those guys I'll be looking at. Warming has been popping out here and there. Freeman, it can get hit. Both of these pitchers are both on my ass. Both of them are super ass. So I expect to see runs. If they don't pop off, I'm gonna be taking the L. Y'all know that. Okay. That three RBI lay, I can't really put it together right now. I want to see with some lineups. I know for sure Pete Alonso is going to be in there. I will tweet it. I'll post it on Facebook. Oh, speaking of posting, you're right here on YouTube, right? This is the platform that pays me, right, the most or whatever, the best or however you want to call it, right? So and I'm finna start posting here, okay? I'm gonna start posting here. A lot of my public stuff posting here, right? So I'll show you. You can just go over here and where we got posts. I got they let you post. If you didn't know that, now you know, right? Make sure you drop a like and stuff like that for me. But I do post here though. I do post here. But this is where I'll be posting that. I'm gonna be posting that here for sure, right? You can post right here. You know what I'm saying? Those are some plays I have won. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, You can post right here on YouTube. You can post right here on YouTube. I will be posting here. Let's see. See, and I could drop links here too, right? I could drop links here. So um, I need to be a little bit more. So I've been posting pics and stuff like that over here. I need to be a little bit more adamant about it. You know what I'm saying? Just posting every time, posting every time, posting every time. And, I have to build my community up, right? I have to build my community up. I'm not a guy, I don't have a lot of time to be in Discords. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to feel like, I want to feel like, I don't want to feel like, I'm neglecting the Discord or nothing like that. But I don't have a lot of time to be in them, man. No, I do got one though, but it is I don't have a lot of time to be in them. But I'll drop plays in there too. You know what I'm saying? I'll drop plays in there too. But yeah, and then there was another site that I was looking into to drop my plays for my supporters, my premium, whatever you want to call it. It was Tails, right? It was Tails. So, that's what I'm undecided between Dub Club and Tails, right? Only thing about Tails, you know what I'm saying? Tails, I drop my plays over there. Tails, they're a little bit more of my style, you know what I'm saying? I'm familiar with all the cappers and a few of their cappers and a lot of their content creations. I'm into content creation before anything. You know what I'm saying? I like for these platforms to pay me. You know what I'm saying? En route to helping other people. You know what I'm saying? So they one of the guys. They one of the teams that I feel like because I'm not a big Twitter guy. I don't have a big X following, but I'm trying to get more X followers or not too much really, but I'm trying to use the X platform. It's very informational, you know what I'm saying. But the YouTube is Bay, and then those guys they're a little bit more catering to my style as far as content creation and stuff like that. So maybe something that you might be seeing me at in the future, man. You know what I'm saying? For my supporters that do support me when I drop plays and stuff like that. That's part of the service that I'll probably be getting ready to use in the near future. Okay. But like I said, hey, it is what it is, right? Be on the lookout for that. I want to see what these lineups gonna look like. I can't just go out there and drop these plays, and I don't have the lineups right. You know what I'm saying? I need the lineups to be right, and it is what it is from there, right? So, like I said, I am gonna take Manzardo straight up for a bomb. He could be on the two RBI. Peter Alonso will be on there, and I'm going round robin it. I really want to put Schwarber on there. We'll see. I will post it, man. Peace out. Y'all get that money. Get that monies. Get that monies. All right.